Hello everyone, welcome back. If you are here, it means that we continue learning algorithms. In this video, I want to discuss Kadane's algorithm. I have read in some articles that companies like Facebook, Amazon, Walmart and others might ask for a task during an interview which is correctly solved by Kadane's algorithm. Also, this algorithm is efficient and especially useful. Therefore, large tech companies love to ask questions about this algorithm. So let's start with theory and see what this algorithm does. Kadane's algorithm is an efficient algorithm for finding the maximum sum of a subarray in a given array of numbers. This algorithm is especially useful when working with arrays of numbers, where you need to find the subarray with the maximum sum. For example, imagine that we have an array of integers. The array might consist of negative and non-negative elements. So the problem is to write a program to find the maximum sum of a subarray among all subarrays. It might be this subarray, it has a sum of 9. Or it might be this, it has a sum of 3. Or it might be this. I think you understand what we need to do. So, pause the video and think for a few minutes about how you would solve this problem. I'll try to guess that you might think about using the brute force approach and using 3 or 2 nested loops for pass-through subarrays. Maybe you think about using the divide and conquer idea similar to the merge sort. These approaches decide our problem, but they require a lot of time to execute and as a result require a lot of memory. Kadane's algorithm decides our problem using only one loop. Therefore, it is efficient and especially useful. Okay, let's write the implementation of Kadane's algorithm. Go to the editor. Let's manually create the array of integers from this example. Later we'll fill the array in a loop of random numbers. Then add variable max_sum so far. In this variable, we'll store the subarray sum at the so far while traversing the array and fulfilling a specific condition. The next variable is max_sum ending here. The variable will hold the value of the sum of the array elements up to the current array element when we loop through the array. Then count the number of array elements. The loop will be from the 0 element to the last. We then choose the maximum value between the sum of the previous array elements plus the value of the current element and the current element's value. If the maximum value is the current element's value, then it means that we start summing the subarray from this element. If the max_sum ending here variable is more than max_sum so far, overwrite the subarray sum at the so far because it means the current element is not non-negative. At the end of the loop, output the sum of subarray. Let's run the script. Okay, well done. We find the maximum sum of a subarray among all subarrays and is equal to 9. Let's make it more exciting and make the initial array numbers consist of 100 elements of random integer. And add output in the console the array for debugging. Run the script. You can see the maximum sum of a subarray among all subarrays. Now you know Kadane's algorithm and you'll be able to decide the problems depending to finding the maximum sum of a subarray among all subarrays. Before we finish, I want to briefly show where it's used in practice. For example, you might be tasked with finding the period during which the value of the company's shares was at its maximum. Kadane's algorithm can be applied to analyze website traffic data. For example, you can use it to find the maximum sum of user sessions to determine which actions or events on a site lead to the most interaction with users, and so on. This is a very useful algorithm, so they ask about it in interviews. Thank you for your attention. If it's useful and understandable, do not forget to like and subscribe. See you in my other video. Bye.